Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, the largest crypto channel in all the interwebs, the biggest and best community in all of crypto, the BitSquad. Welcome. My name is Ben. Every day on this channel, I show you how to make money in cryptocurrency. If you like money and crypto, make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want to win a full Bitcoin, details down below. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about two things. First, quickly, I want to touch on Bitcoin, the trade I made yesterday, and what I'm looking for today, along with a warning. And then I want to kind of get into Ethereum because I'm giving Ethereum an ultimatum today on behalf of the BitSquad. So a lot of bearish stuff going on with Ethereum. A lot of people are scared. Personally, I'm not, but I understand why everybody is. Okay, so first, let's talk about the CME Gap. Just a refresher on the CME Gap. Chicago Mercantile Exchange. It closes on Fridays at I think it's 5:30 Central Standard Time, and then it reopens 4:30 Central Standard Time on Sundays, meaning that the price of Bitcoin does not move over the weekend for the CME, so sometimes that creates a gap. Right now, there is a CME Gap in the 53,000s. I think it's 53,800. I don't have it sitting here right in front of me. But I want to give you guys a little warning about that and how I'm trying to play it. Yesterday, I said I was waiting for a dip into the 53s. Well, I lied. I went in at 54,100, and I made a massive trade. I made almost a full Bitcoin on the trade. We are now up on our 100K to $1 million challenge on Bybit. If you want to sign up for Bybit, bitboycrypto.com/Bybit for the trading competition, or bitboycrypto.com/deals just to sign up for Bybit or get the market cipher indicator. Right now, I'm sitting at about $150,000 for the challenge. We were up to $135,000 last week, and then we lost all our monies. We went all the way down to $40,000, and now we're back up to almost $150K. So I made a really good trade on that yesterday. I sold, I think, at 55,900, somewhere thereabouts. Okay, so the point is, that was my trade yesterday. What am I looking to do today? Nothing. Unless I see something absolutely phenomenal on the charts, I'm going to be staying out of trade today while I wait to see the CME Gap get filled. The last two times we've had a CME Gap on a Sunday, they got filled on Sunday night. Now, the first one, we set a pretty good order up, and it went down, touched our order, and came back up, and we were up a lot in the morning. Also, guys, don't forget to smash the like button for us if you guys like these Sunday drive videos where I drive to church and I tell you guys how to be blessed with cryptocurrency. But the fact is, the second time, it plunged way past the gap. And when that happened, everybody got wrecked, and then everybody blamed me because, you know, I'm the popular person to blame for everything, and that's okay. I don't mind taking the arrows. But the fact is you got to be careful. You got to have those orders set, but you also need to have a stop loss in case it gets filled overnight and plunges down below. I think the risk versus reward there, the reward is higher because usually it does tend to just go down and fill the gap and bounce back up. But the important thing to remember is the last two times it got filled on Sunday night. So immediately we have pretty much no time. And I think that could be what's weighing down Bitcoin right now. I do think this is going to be a bullish week for Bitcoin, but who knows? I thought last week would be too. So that's what's going on with Bitcoin, and that's what I'm looking to do with some trades. But here is the thing with Ethereum. There is an article going on out there right now, which is, I don't know how to say it other than it's really just FUD on its ear. There's really two different articles going out. One is saying that EIP 1559 will not work, which is really crazy that, like, nobody was thinking it wasn't going to work when they were voting for it and when everybody was talking about it and the miners were warring on it, and now everybody's saying it's not going to work. What changed? Literally nothing. Literally nothing changed. EIP 1559 is supposed to fix the gas issues and the scalability issues. And look, I love Cardano. You guys know I love Cardano. I'm going to talk about Cardano at the very end of this video. But it's the Cardano people that are putting out these stories. I don't know if you guys know, Cardano's community wants to destroy Ethereum for sure. You don't see this from Polkadot. You don't see it from Binance. Or Binance Smart Chain. You're really seeing this from Cardano specifically. So shame on you, Cardano community, for battering ETH. I had about 100 Cardano people send me these articles over the weekend, and it's just one of these things like you're hoping for the downfall of something else, and I can't get into that. I personally, I want all the coins to do well. I'm not in a cult. Like I don't do cults. So I love Ethereum, I love Cardano, I love Binance Smart Chain, I love Polkadot, I love Cardano and Ethereum the most, for sure. But shame on you, Cardano community, for trying to bring down the people that are invested in ETH. I think that's a really bad look. So that's what I'll say on that. But the fact is, nothing has changed between now and when EIP 1559 was proposed. This is all just FUD saying this isn't going to work. Will it work? We don't know. We won't know until we see it. But to sit here and say from a bunch of Ethereum tweet or a bunch of Cardano tweeters that it's not going to work, like you got vested interest for it not to work. So I ain't gonna hear that. The second story is also tremendous FUD. The second story is that professional traders are selling their Ethereum, and they were selling it in the middle of last week before the options expired. Like, what do you, these people are so dumb. Like, what do you think? You think the professional Ethereum traders, that they literally are sitting there, waiting for the 4:30 p.m. close, or 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time close to close their Ethereum trades? No, you bake it in, you sell it as it goes, if you're worried about it. But this is just more fun. And what it really reminds me of is a lot of the stuff we see around Bitcoin, where people, right before we get gigantic pumps, people try to push the price down. They try to get people to sell. It is what it is. So both of these big articles are going on around right now. They are totally idiotic. And any YouTuber that you see, or any person on Twitter that you see that is giving a specific narrative based around these two ridiculous articles, either number one, they have a fundamental misunderstanding of the market, and you need to be careful, or number two, they have vested interest to see Ethereum drop. So that's what I'll say on that. All that being said, let me tell you where I stand with Ethereum right now. You guys know, you saw our portfolio. We have about 1,000 Ethereum that we will never sell, that this is just what we have, and it doesn't matter where the price is going. You guys know we trade Bitcoin on Bybit. We don't really trade Ethereum, but Bitcoin is easier to trade, and the not last time, but the time before the CME Gap, we absolutely crushed it. So if you want to do that with Bybit, I gave you the links. You guys know what the links are. But what I'll say is this, is I cannot, with a good conscience, sit here week after week after week explaining to you how great Ethereum is and that the price is going to bounce back and this is all just fun. Like, I can't with a good conscience continue to do that when the Ethereum price, for whatever reason, whether it's the miners in the background sabotaging things, which F2 Pool we do know is dumping ETH, whether it is the traders in DeFi that are wanting to keep the gas fees low, whether it's the institutional investors, whatever it is, I don't know what it is. I think I know it's a combination of all three of those things, but it's not the type of thing it is the type of thing, excuse me, that at this point we just can't continue to ignore it. Like, we just can't continue to say Ethereum is just going to bounce back. When we're looking at other projects that are doing really well, like Cardano, like Binance Smart Chain, like Solana, we're looking at these other projects, regardless of why the Ethereum price is lagging, it is lagging. And there's no two ways about that. Is it similar to what we saw with Bitcoin in 2017 when it came to the CME futures that launched? Maybe. But at this point, it doesn't really matter why. What is mattering to me is that people in this community are invested in Ethereum, and the price is not really moving. It's staying stuck between about $1,700 and $1,900. It won't move. We have other projects starting to do laps around it. So here is my ultimatum to Ethereum holders. If the price of Ethereum does not rise above $2,300 to $2,500 between now and the end of April, I'm going to suggest to Ethereum holders that they sell in lieu of something else. And obviously, as much as I don't like that bad look for the Cardano community trying to destroy ETH, I think that's just freaking terrible ethics and morals. But the fact is, is I would suggest moving it over to Cardano, moving it over to Polkadot, because at this point, Ethereum kind of can't get out of its own way. And if it's going to be the kind of thing where we're watching other projects really move and Ethereum hasn't moved for virtually 2 months, then it's going to be time for you guys to start looking at other projects and really considering whether or not, you should be moving your Ethereum. I'm not moving my Ethereum. I've told you guys I'm not moving my Ethereum. We will not be moving our Ethereum, but I will not be mad if you do. And I'm going to start suggesting to my friends and my family who are invested in cryptocurrency that it could be time to start diversifying their Ethereum holdings. I'm not doing it now, but I do want to make the pretense of, as long as April is a good month for crypto, as long as April in general ends up in the green, if Ethereum is stuck around the same point, it's going to be time to start looking at other options. Whether it's manipulation or not, the fact is other projects are not having the same kind of problems that Ethereum is having. So that's what I will say on that. We're going to monitor the week or the month when it comes to Ethereum. I do believe it's a lot of manipulation. I think this could be the final manipulative act that we're seeing with these articles from the Russian mafia and Cointelegraph and other people that have vested interest to push down the price of Ethereum. We are seeing that. I feel like this is their last gasp. I think the Ethereum price is going to break out this month, but if it doesn't, it is time to start considering, are you getting left behind because you're staying in a lagging project? And so it hurts me to say that, but we're not going to get to the end of this bull run. And, I've convinced you for an extra 6 months to stay in Ethereum and the price doesn't move. So at some point, it's time to shape up or ship out. All right, guys, drop a comments down below. Let me know what you think about this video, about Ethereum, about the CME Gap. Would love to hear your thoughts. That's all I got. Be blessed. Way out.